2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. And tonight, we'll see the Houston Rockets as they go up against the Indiana Pacers. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Backcourt bare for them, Halliburton and Brown. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's Hield in at the small forward. And for Houston, at the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. And we know, obviously, preseason games play different than regular season ones, Doris, but what sort of things do carry over from the preseason to the regular season?
Well, there are no wasted opportunities in the NBA, Kevin. In the preseason, you're going to get an idea of what combinations work together. Who plays with the bench of the starting unit. So you have to get a sense of what pace teams are looking for. There's so much in play in the preseason.
Steps back. Van Vliet kicks to Green. And the pass to Şengün. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Turner against Şengün. Passes it to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Turner with a screen on Green. Brown's shot is good.
The Rio come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Brooks. Down low. Here's Şengün. Another shot. Toppin pulls it in. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. Preseason game with Houston, getting a good look at the Rockets.
And they dominated this club last season, looking to carry that over this season as well.
Halliburton up top, covered by Van Vliet. Hield outside, over Brooks. Hield can't hit.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Hield against Brooks. Pass to Smith. Pacers with the rebound.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And what a show of agility by Hield, getting around the contact there and right to his finish.
Here's Green, following the basket by Buddy Hield. Green with the ball. Here's Şengün. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years, and Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
He doesn't get the second one. It wasn't the best of seasons, Doris, for the Indiana Pacers last year, but there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appear to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction.
Green, no luck.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Here's Halliburton. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Smith finds Brooks. They're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Halliburton against Van Vliet. The pass to Brown. And here is Heald. From deep. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Smith sets the pick for VanVleet. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred VanVleet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
Halliburton outside. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And so here is Indiana, trailing by 2. Lock at 6. Brown with a screen on Brooks.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's VanVleet. It's rebounded by Indiana. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball too critical in today's NBA.
It's good.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Heald against Brooks. Smith sets the pick for Brooks. It's stolen by Heald. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
First personal foul.
That wiry frame is stronger than you think. Buddy Hield finishing through the contest.
Doris amongst the best we've ever seen from the Bahamas, Buddy Hield.
Really think about it, Kevin. Buddy Hield, DeAndre Ayton, Kai Jones. We're seeing a few very successful men. And let's not forget about Jonquel Jones, MVP in the WNBA. She grew up training with Hield in the Bahamas. We will look back on Buddy Hield's career and marvel at the consistent three-point shooting he provided no matter what team he played for.
Now here's Green. Still yet to score. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. Outside for Halliburton. Passes it to Toppin. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Smith finds VanVleet. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Brooks. Green left side. Shot from 16, and he knocks down the jumper.
Not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Now here's Halliburton. Here's Turner over Şengün. The shot by Turner no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
High post, Şengün. He's against Turner. Right side, Green. Şengün with a screen on Brown. And Green gets it to go.
And what you just love about Green, a guard who works with or without the ball, can break you down in so many ways.
Now here's Turner, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Second.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Green is checked in for the Rockets.
The line for 1.
And that one falls for Turner. Well, in 2 years at the helm, no playoff appearances for Rick Carlisle. But Doris, I think we both know they're sure to come.
Well, his history suggests, Kevin, that it's absolutely on the horizon. The challenge a bit different on this particular stop for him. In the past, there have been superstar caliber players that he has worked with. Now you're sort of building the foundation and growing from there.
Here's Halliburton, following the basket by Jalen Green. Turner with a screen on Van Vliet. Halliburton with it. Now Smith defending. Halliburton, that's good.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Brooks. Dishes it to Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Miles Turner.
Greg, remember back to the 22-23 season started, the Rockets were among the youngest teams in the NBA.
And it's hard to win in this league with youth and inexperience. Houston's front office aggressively adding quality vets like Fred VanVleet in hopes of stabilizing that roster.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Walker comes in for Turner. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Halliburton. Smith hits them both. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Mathurin, good.
I love that from Mathurin. Don't settle for the jumper. Take it to the rim.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 2. Smith sets the pick for Brooks. Driving in. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Field outside. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Offline with his 3.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Here's the teardrop. And Green with the lay-in. Green's got 8 points.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Walker a screen on Van Vliet. Brown the pass to Toppin. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Here's a look at some stats for Brooks. Some last season stats for him. Put up about 14 points per, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Green offline with the baseline jumper. Indiana's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Green against Mathurin. Walker is screen on Green. Here's Mathurin, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Rockets have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Green against Mathurin. Now here's Green. He's covered closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Mathurin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Nemhard, headed by Green. Heald with a screen on Green. They kick out to Heald.
2 minutes.
Hands the shot with nobody near him. And that's now 7 points for Buddy Heald.
Boy, how about the release? I mean, no sooner does that ball hit his hands than he rises and fires. Buddy Heald doing what he's paid for.
Green with a screen on Mathurin. Green taking his time here. Now here's Green. Defense is right there. And that one's good. Whitmore. Whitmore's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Walker dishes to Heel. Outside Mathurin. Walker is screen on Green. Here's Mathurin. Green with the rebound. Mathurin's gone 1 of 4 so far. Pass to Whitmore. On the wing, Thompson. 54 seconds left to play here in the first. It's stolen by Heel. Outside Mathurin. Nailed from three-point land. Mathurin's got 5.
Never question a shot if you're Benedict Mathurin. Makes him pay from deep.
Thompson outside. No good from the wing. Pacers leading by 3. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Thompson. Nembhard's shot is good.
Don't you just love that mindset there? Stay one step ahead of the defense the whole time. Great approach.
Green against Mathurin. Outside Green. He's off from 17 feet. And that does it for the first quarter. Pacers lead by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
26.
Thanks for being with us as we get going here once again. A preview of the upcoming NBA season ahead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pacers?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game on the court for Indiana. In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Jackson is out there with Walker. And it's Neesmith in at the 3, the small forward. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history, and star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, I want to know all the stories of Pacers players of the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy. Kevin?
Oh, I'd love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks. Here's Whitmore. Thompson passes to Easton. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Whitmore. Puts up a deep 3. They grab their own miss. And Şengün throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Walker in the corner. Now, here's Neesmith. He's tightly guarded. Mathurin for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And Doris, you watch the defenses try to corral Benedict Mathurin. He always seems to have an answer, doesn't he?
He does, Kevin. This guy knocks down jumpers in a variety of ways, whether it's off the bounce, catch and shoot situations. His mechanics are clean, he's confident, and boy, he is aggressive.
Bullock good. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Thompson against Halliburton. to end the run. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
That's the IQ of Tyrese Halliburton in pick-and-roll action. Always understands how to get the defender to bite.
Pass to Whitmore. Houston moving it around. Back to Eason. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Right wing. And there's the pass to Easton. Here's Thompson. Releases from the wing and drills it. Thompson's got his first bucket of the night. Indiana's gone 0 or 2 from deep here in the second. Halliburton looking around. Walker with his screen for Mathurin. From 12 feet out. That's good on the jump shot. Mathurin's got his third basket of the night.
This is what Mathurin loves to do. This guy loves to score whenever he can.
This is it to Easton. Şengün inside. Jackson on him. Şengün no good. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Walker is screen on Thompson. Here's Halliburton. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Bullock kicks to Thompson. To the inside. Here's Şengün. Count the basket. Şengün's got 9. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Mathurin. Outside Jackson. Walker in the post. He's covered by Eason. And another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And now we get a chance to check out Tyrese Halliburton, coming off a terrific season. Around 20 points per game last season, 10 assists and 3 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
Well, it's certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
That one is off. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There is no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
They can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
Here's Halliburton, following the basket by Fred VanVleet. Halliburton, there it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Well, because he's a 3-level scorer, anywhere he is on the floor, Halliburton capable of creating jumpers.
Smith finds Green, going inside. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. Halliburton outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. VanVleet against Jackson. VanVleet passes to Green. Fades away. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Green's got the lead up to 5 now for Houston. VanVleet against Halliburton. shoots over Van Vliet. Brown wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Houston calls their first time out of the game. The Rockets making a switch here. Whitmore's checked in. Heald's checked in for Indiana. Here's Green. He's got 11. Pass to Whitmore. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton passes to Brown. Back to Halliburton. "11 feet away. Shot clock at 5. The game now all time. Turner's got 5 now.
Well, Miles Turner has earned the trust of his coaches. He's got the green light in these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Van Vliet against Halliburton. To the paint. They kick it out to Green. Some nice passing there by Houston. For 3, Van Vliet. The rebound by Hield.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
There's the pass to Halliburton. And here is Brown. Brooks covering. And here is Toppin. Nothing on the board. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
What a heads-up play by Obi Toppin. Feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
At the line for the Pacers, Bruce Brown. At the line for 1.
On the free throw, no good. Rockets trail by 3. Smith surveying the D. Green kicks to Van Vliet. Will it go? The rebound by Turner. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Toppin a screen on Green. Hield attacking. Here's Toppin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 5-point Indiana lead.
Boy, what great body control you saw there. Laying it up and in despite having the defense draped all over him.
Now a timeout called by Houston. He's checked in for the Pacers.
And here are the numbers for Turner. He's coming off an excellent season. 5th in blocks. And he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage. Able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And he was a shot blocking machine last season for sure. As you said, top 5 in the league. He gave ground to absolutely no one. And with that shot, the Indiana lead's cut down to 3 on the bucket from Green. Brown against Van Vliet. After-in passes to Toppin. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. Passes to Van Vliet. They kick it out to Green. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Hield. Back to Brown. Smith against Toppin. Now here's Brown. D right on him. Hield from outside. The Rockets pull it in.
Well, he's got a paint stroke. That one almost dropped.
Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
Well, Fred Van Vliet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
Brown the pass to Hield. It's Turner high post. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Forcing the action down low. Green earning a trip to the strike.
Rockets have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
At the line for your Rockets.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. John Glandale's checked in for Whitmore. In Indiana with a change here, too. Halliburton's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick in the draft. And that's really changed the landscape.
Now, here's Brown. He's got 8. Back to Halliburton. From deep three-point land. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Van Vliet against Halliburton. Outside, Green fires the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Green's got 17 now.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
There's the lob to Brown. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now here's Brooks. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Van Vliet looking around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Indiana's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
Rockets trail by 3. Van Vliet outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Rockets have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
The first free throw is good.
How about this, guys? Only the 5th undrafted player in NBA history to be named an All-Star. What you love is Fred Van Vliet every year has improved. He's fearless. He's tough. There's nothing not to like.
And the Rockets making a change here. Tate's checked in. And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Halliburton against Van Vliet. Halliburton outside. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. There's Brown with the 3. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Indiana out in front, leading by just 1. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
Hello there, everybody. It's halftime, and right now the Indiana Pacers are in the midst of a good battle.
The effort we've seen from the bench so far, it really helps to keep this kind of depth. Guys who can come in on the offensive end and they don't miss a beat.
Makes things a little easier on the starters, but in the second half, they're going to have to bring it as well.
All right, fellas, let's take a quick look at 2 key players from that first half.
The back and forth between these two have been fantastic. They're both leaders. You can see how much pride's on the line. They're bringing out the best in each other.
Kind of like how you bring out the best in me and Kenny. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Welcome back as our coverage continues of the NBA preseason. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Always a joy to get a sneak peek of the NBA season ahead as we get back to the action. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Lets it go with the 3. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 7th assist here tonight. Van Vliet finds Brooks. Here's Green. Pass to Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Van Vliet's got 12 in the game.
Well, Fred Van Vliet says, I am coming right back at you with a 3-pointer of my own.
Brown dishes to Heel. Van Vliet against Halliburton. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
The pass to Toppin. Now Brown, headed by Green. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's Van Vliet. 12 points for him. 2 points. That one goes.
That's the urgency of Fred Van Vliet on the drive that really gets the defense off kilter. They don't get much of a chance to react with this guy.
Brown, no good. Houston's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Green against Brown. Van Vliet outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Here's Brown. And yes, it's good. Brown's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says, things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, D.A.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Green against Brown. For 3, Van Vliet. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 4 assists in the game. Van Vliet against Halliburton. Passes it to Brown. And they double up Brown. Toppin tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Green against Toppin. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Houston moving the ball around. Halliburton with the steal. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Back to Brown. Pass to Toppin. From deep 3-point land. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got 8 rebounds in this game. Van Vliet passes to Smith. Bucket is good.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Van Vliet against Halliburton. Brown outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brown's got 11 in the second half.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Van Vliet finds Şengün. Brooks with it. Right side, Green. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Oh, how about the agility from Green, finding a way to get to his spot despite the contact.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Indiana.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Now here's Brown. He's got 21. Kicks it to Hield. Pass to Halliburton. Shoots over Van Vliet. And it's Halliburton missing. The Rockets trail. Green, the pass to Van Vliet. To the middle. Toppin with the steal. Halliburton against Van Vliet. Halliburton, that's good. Halliburton's got 11.
Tyrese Halliburton has an array of moves offensively. Off the deck, yes, sir.
Şengün with a screen on Brown. Green finds Şengün. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots in the season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
And he knocks down the first one. Walker's checked in for Turner. Şengün hits them both. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. They lead by 1. Walker is screen on Van Vliet. Halliburton passes to Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. Smith outside. Van Vliet on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. There's the double team with Walker. Smith for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Toppin's got 5 rebounds tonight. The pass to Brown. Back to Halliburton. The kick out to Brown. And they double up Brown. Pass to Toppin. 6 to shoot. And he gets the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Indiana lead.
Listen, the painted area is where Obi Toppin could be so dangerous. The athleticism and the tools he has. Look out.
Timeout called the Rockets. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Jeff Green is checked in for the Rockets. Now Brown, following the miss by Jabari Smith from deep. Pass to Hield. Feeds to Toppin. Green with the rebound.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out front.
From deep, Green. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists tonight.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Now here's Hield. 10 points for him. Toppin kicks to Brown. And oh boy, a lot of He'll shoot two. And Van Vliet picks one up. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he put out a 76% shoot.
And the first one at the line is good. And Brown drops them both. It's trailed by 4. Here's Van Vliet. He's got 17. Smith with a wide open look. No good from outside.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Toppin passes to Brown. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Van Vliet finds Green. Six on the shot clock. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now Hield. He's got 10. Kick out to Walker. It's up a 3. Brooks grabs the board. Rockets have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And Green gets it to go.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Outside Mathurin. Tries again. And the layup is good. Mathurin's got 9.
Well, composure under pressure. Mathurin may be young, but he is confident.
Pass to Smith. They kick it out to Green. Van Vliet outside. Back to Green. The shot from the low post is good. Green's got 22 points.
And scoring the ball has always seemed easy for Green. It's starting to show here in this game.
Back to Brown. Looks for Walker. Gets it to him. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 17. That ties the game. Van Vliet's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, there's a level of activity Fred Van Vliet brings to the floor every night. Now he gets into the mid-range jump shot, no problem.
Brown against Van Vliet. Hield left side. Outside, Walker. There's the triple. A three-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
Walker's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, what a weapon. Walker can abuse you inside, and he can also stretch the floor.
Screen by Smith. Here's Van Vliet. Pacers with the rebound. Toppin's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the dunk by Walker.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Mathurin against Green. Over Mathurin. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Brown with it. He's got 23. Back to Hield. Fires for 3. Rebound by Smith.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Green finds Van Vliet. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Smith with a screen on Brown. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Now, here's Walker. 7 points in the game. Sinks the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Houston moving it around. To halt the run. Moore sends a screen for Thompson. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Halliburton outside. Over Whitmore. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Bruce Brown. He is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Pacers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Back to the action in just a minute. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as...
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Thanks again for tuning in as we get going once again with our coverage of the NBA preseason. And so in the game for the Pacers. In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Walker out there with Neesmith. And it's Nora in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Walker against Eason. Shot from the low block. And the shot goes in. Eason's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Halliburton. This one for three. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Whitmore's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team
It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
at the line for your Rockets. Thompson, 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
The Pacers making a change here. Nemhard's checked in. And he sinks the second.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Here's Nora. Halliburton. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Halliburton may have a lean frame, but right there he shows you how balanced he is. Fights off the defense on the way up. That's nice.
Halliburton, 1 shot.
That's good from Halliburton.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
Pass to Whitmore. Eason with it. Thompson from long range. Nemhard grabs the board. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now the pass to Halliburton. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
At the line for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton, shooting 1.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Thompson against Halliburton. Passes it to Easton. For 3. The Rockets with another miss. Pacers leading by 11. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Thompson against Halliburton. 5 to shoot. He takes it in. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Halliburton's got the lead up to 13 now for Indiana. There's the pick. Thompson passes to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Smith checked in for Houston. The Pacers also with a sub. Turner's checked in. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Nwora. Pass to Mathurin. Just 5 to shoot. Ring shot on the way. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Inside. Good work defensively by Turner. Indiana leading by 11. Mathurin for 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Whitmore sends a screen for Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now, here is Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Thompson. Halliburton passes to Turner. That one drops for him. And the Pacers lead by 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Thompson passes to Şengün. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second team foul. At the line for Houston, Alfred Şengün. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Şengün hits them both. Pacers leading by 9. Outside Mathurin. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
The pass to Smith. Here's Whitmore. The Rockets with another miss. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Nesmith, the pass to Halliburton. From past the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball. Halliburton's got 22.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Thompson. It's rebounded by Neesmith. The Pacers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Stolen by Thompson. And it's the Rockets on the break. Bullock passes to Thompson. The feed to Smith. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Thompson.
And Thompson letting his athleticism take over there as he was bumped.
Here's Mathurin. Now, here is Halliburton. Out to the right wing. Wara, the pass to Neesmith. Lock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Turner for 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Thompson outside. Passes it to Şengün. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Hands it from downtown. Whitmore's got it back down to single digits for the Rockets.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Halliburton finds Mathurin. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Smith, no good. Pacers leading by 7. Halliburton on the wing. Aston Moore. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Fourth personal foul.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Shooting for Indiana, Jordan Wara at the line for 2. Timeout charge to the Pacers.
For the Rockets, Dylan Brooks. He's checked in for Whitmore. Green comes in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thompson. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Indiana. Bruce Brown comes in for Benedict Mathurin. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Houston with it. 9-point game. Now VanVleet. Shot clock at 6. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. The Pacers making a change here. Toppin's checked in.
Third team foul. At the line for Houston, Alfred Şengün. 1 shot.
The free throw drops for Şengün.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Now, here's Toppin. Turner up top. And they double up Brown. Hield from outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Green with the ball. Houston needs to get a shot. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Smith.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Connects from three-point range. Halliburton's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Indiana. Green kicks to Şengün. Şengün with a screen on Halliburton. Goes back up. Şengün, no good. Pacers leading by 7. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Doubled by Smith. Turner finds Halliburton. From outside the arc. With 1 on the clock. And it's Turner finishing it off. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
You love the determination, right? Miles Turner effectively getting to the window and getting another opportunity.
Now here's Van Vliet. Turner comes with the double team. Out to Brooks. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Here's Halliburton. Brown right side. And they double up Brown. Here's Toppin. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
The assist.
Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Is your hot squad. One more time. Let's hear it for you. Clutch City, Texas.
Here's Şengün. And the turnover again by Houston.
Indiana ball.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They lead by 11. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Smith. They need this. Excellent defense there from Halliburton.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Bangs on the trifecta.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Outside, Green. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Green's got 25 points in the game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Turner.
2 minutes remaining.
Halliburton finds Brown.
2 minutes.
Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 16th rebound on the night. They double-team Van Vliet, and it's Green with the jam.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Turner with the screen for Halliburton. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter, and they double up Brown. Just 5 on the clock. The shot. Halliburton, that's good. Halliburton's got 30 points.
Now, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you, the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Van Vliet outside, and it's Brooks in the corner. Şengün with a screen on Toppin. Nice shot by Smith.
And every team wants long guys who can also make threes. Smith checks both boxes.
Pacers leading by 8. Halliburton outside. Halliburton is double. Here's Toppin. Rebound by Smith. So it's the Rockets now. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
5th personal foul.
It's going to be on Miles Turner.
At the line for Houston, Alfred should good. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
And so it's Indiana with it. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. And the Pacers another 3.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Obi Toppin, 3rd personal foul, 5th team foul. At the line for Houston, Alfred should good. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within single digits. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Nembhard. So it's Indiana picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that concludes this NBA preseason matchup. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and